Tail of the tape, brought to you by Fairtex. Friend, 24 years of age, 7 years the junior of Hollingdale at 31. The records, Hollingdale, 1 fight for 1 win, 7 fights, 1 win. Well, actually 5 fights, 4 wins and a loss for Keanu, Friend. And I am joined, been a bit of a tag out on the behind the ropes here. Joe Coverdale has switched out for none other than Matty Bones Williams. Matty, welcome.
Thank you, mate. Yeah, we're scraping the barrel here tonight at to Rubes. They dragged me out of the back room, so we've got a bit of seat for you. So here I am, and no place I'd rather be than next to you, my old friend, Stephen White. 2 young up-and-comers from the Victorian scene, 2 great gyms. Keith Grant doing a commentary.
I was going to say you're off your VIP tour of Thailand there at RWS, but welcome back as we get going back. Cruize versus Keanu. It's a Hollywood showdown. Is Cruize going to make this mission impossible, or is Keanu going to go John Wick here on Mr. Hollingdale?
Well, it's Keanu who picks himself up off the mats early, chipping low as Cruize. Hollingdale returns serve, kicking low in the clinch now as Keanu, Friend getting inventive with it. Pair lock up, good head position from Cruize, but it's Keanu, Friend who lands an elbow on the break there.
Keanu, high-paced pressure fighter, has KO power. Been training for about 3.5 years. So, no strangers. Spent 9 months in Thailand. Just like his opponent, both inspired to start Muay Thai after being an avid UFC fan.
Keanu, Friends, he's tried it a couple times. He's trying to get the superior hand position on the right-hand side and let some elbows fire away, but it looks like blood's been drawn. First blood for Cruize Hollingdale in the first, trying to make beat Balagi out of his opponent and Friend.
Well, Doctor's going to have a look already. We're less than 45 seconds into this fight. Pretty decent split there over the right eye. Doctor's taking a pretty good look at this one.
Mate, whenever the doctor takes his glasses off to tell you something, you know it's not good news, Stephen.
No.
He gives him the thumbs up, though. We're ready to rock and roll, but for how much longer? It's a big old gash. You could put an envelope in that thing on the forehead of Friend, and Hollingdale trying to split him open once more, sends him down to the mat.
Hollingdale catches the kick there, goes to the body and up high. Beautiful combination, and then finds the midsection twice there by knee and by foot.
Right kick lands from Friend. He's got blood coming out of just about everything at the moment, apart from his pockets, because he's not wearing any. Cruize teeping off the ropes, trying to come forward with the lead up elbow, digs to the body twice. It's a kick on receipt from Friend. What a fight, Stephen.
Absolutely. As they meet again in the center of the ring, as long as that blood stays off my lasagna ringside, I'll be a happy man. As Hollingdale catches the kick again. Great fight, great action here in this first 2 minutes. This fight between Friend and Hollingdale.
30 seconds left to play now in the first round, which has been an absolute ripper. The crowd well and truly warmed up for redemption here tonight. It's Friend continuing to push forward. The right kick's good and does a beautiful job of negating the court kick there to send Hollingdale down to the mat for the first time as round number 1 winds up.
Just a swing and a miss there from Hollingdale as he walks forward again. Does Friend. He's found a couple there on Hollingdale's chin. Friend by name, foe by nature. He is absolutely unloading here on Hollingdale in this first round.
Oh, he's a friend of me at the moment, isn't he? He's done some big damage to that lead leg of Hollingdale, who takes a little gammy step back to his own corner, thanking his lucky stars it wasn't too far away, because Friend's coming back strong.
Yeah, regardless of the cut, as we have a look at some of the highlights here, that early cut didn't seem to do, well, Hollingdale looked like he was going forward to take advantage of it, but Friend stuffed it.
Yeah, he did. And it was the big elbows we saw just there that sliced and diced and drew blood early. Friend, his game, isn't he? Doesn't look like he's too deterred by the damage that he's taken. The right kick's been good all night, both to the body and chopping down low. He's kicking super close in the clinch there, but we saw signs late in the first round that lead left leg of Hollingdale may very well be compromised. The second round will tell a story. That's to be seen.
We've got the big screen monitor ringside. Obviously, they spent more money rather than less in Paris. He's not here, so we can slag him off all we want. We're not going to do that. It's coming out of your and my paycheck. But round number 2, Hollingdale and Friend.
Oh, you get a paycheck, Stephen?
Apparently, in dineros. I don't even know if that currency still exists. As Hollingdale now.
Yeah, he's zoning in on that lead leg, isn't he, Stephen? The right hand stiff and straight. Keith Grant's done a good job on the cut in between rounds and stemmed the flow of that bleeding. But here comes Hollingdale looking to press forward, and he'll stick his head and his fingers and his big toe in that damaged area if he can. Guys exchanging knees, but it's Hollingdale with the superior position, breaking the posture of Friend. And Jeb, Sinyatong, the referee, separates.
It's back to the center of the ring. Friend going downstairs that time. Now trying to mark up the right side of that body of Hollingdale. Wise to it though, and they go back to the clinch right in front of us. And separated again once, and they will retreat back to the squared circle.
Tell you what, Keanu's impressing me with how calm he stayed in this fight, and he's able to score on the outside. He hasn't got the power that Hollingdale's got, but he's been specific and accurate. But how's the elbow just there chopping away was Hollingdale. Now in the clinch again, pushing across that face, and a second cut now opened up on the face of Friend below that right-hand eye.
Also, we've got John Wick 5 shooting live on location here. Keanu Friend's taking it. It's also on the left side of his cheek there. Looks to be quite swollen up. So taking plenty of damage and taking some more there with that knee perfectly on the solar plexus. There a Friend from Hollingdale as he stalks Friend into the corner.
Yes. Look, Friend's kind of forgotten about that lead leg. I'd like to see him go back to it. Oh, but now it's Hollingdale returning serve, chipping away. 1, 2, 3 times the charm for Cruize Hollingdale.
As they tie up again, looking for the sweep there was Hollingdale. Good catch there by referee Sigatong. As again they change, and now the elbows come back into play here from Hollingdale.
Yeah, and he's done well in the clinch. He's the taller of the two fighters and is often able to get the more superior of the clinch position, and again finds an elbow pushing the head back of Friend. Right in front of us here now, Stephen. 30 seconds left to go in a second round, which has been close as you like. It's Gillette all the way through these 3 minutes, and now Hollingdale trying to put a stamp on the second round.
Yeah, you can flip a coin on the scoring so far in this middle stanza of this fight. As the pressure has not let off from the opening bell. As nice right hand there from Friend. He starts to let the leather go. And again with a stiff left, snapping the head back there of Hollingdale. They exchange teeps to finish. 6 minutes down, 3 to go. Great fight from these two gentlemen.
Yeah, fantastic fight. And Keanu, he really put his hand up late in that round to try and make an account of himself in the judges' eyes. How did you score it at home? Well, as we look at some of the pictures here, it was Cruize Hollingdale who came out establishing his clinch game once more. He drew blood again, this time under the right eye of Keanu Friend. And at the moment, it's Keith Grant, the monarch of Monarch Muaythai over there, just applying a handful of Vaseline to that side of his face to try and stem the blood. It's a close fight, Stephen, and I feel like coming into the third round, this could be either gentleman's.
Well, I think he's in the gun for a sponsorship from Vaseline with the amount of he's put on there on the right cheek and the forehead, but he's going to step forward and go to war for another 3 minutes here with Cruize Hollingdale at Roots 29.
Well, if Keith Grant was going to get a sponsorship for a pharmaceutical product, I'm sure it'd be Viagra, not Vaseline, but you said it, Stephen, not me. As Collingwood opens up the third round with a big team back into the clinch once more.
Well, no comment on that one, as I have to sign an NDA, as this one goes back with some elbows. Nice teep there from Hollingdale. Plodding away with a jab there was Friend, as the crowd urging these two guys on. Early here in this third, nice step-up elbow again from Hollingdale. Just unloading right, short rights there was Friend.
I'm not sure they need the encouragement. They look like two pretty willing combatants. But I like what I saw from Hollingdale now. He's marching forward with a high guard to try and find himself chest to chest with Friend. But Friend standing his ground, sways out of the way, goes low, maybe.
Very low.
Very low.
And
someone get this man an ice pack. But I'm not going to put it on, mate.
It looks like we've got another pharmaceutical sponsorship coming up.
Oh, look out.
Whoa.
Maybe a splint, perhaps.
Whoa, that might be one of the, well, yeah, that doesn't look good.
No, I think it was the kick.
Yep.
I think it was the kick straight up to middle stump. LBW, no need to go upstairs for that one.
No. It's worse when the pain starts. You start feeling the pain up around your right nipple. That's probably the worst part, but they're back to it. And pleasantries, or unpleasantries, ready to be exchanged. Here is Friend teeing off with the right hand, and they exchange low kicks. Back to Law in the corner.
Yeah, probably right where Cruize Hollingdale would want to be. And now, a minute 15 left on the clock. What can feed Russell up? He's been a strong finisher in these rounds, and that's a good way to start finishing off this fight. Chopping away at that damaged front leg of Hollingdale. Now kicking off the left leg in his own corner. The right kick's a good one from Keanu, Friend.
Well, you heard that across the road, across the Flemington Road there. And you can see the left side there of Hollingdale's ribs. Different shade of red as Friend now unloads again with the right and to the outside.
Geez, that leg's really damaged. Look, he stopped the forward momentum now.
Yep.
Hollingdale just limps forward on it with the tie hop, but gets where he'd want to be. Not a lot of power on those knees, but he stifles the attack from Friend from a moment. Now blood streaming from the face of Keanu, coming back like Matrix 17, trying to win the fight in the dying seconds now, Stephen.
As they tie up, 20 seconds to go. And, well, the blood starts to flow again from the face there of Friend. They've in the final 10 seconds of this fight. And down to the canvas goes Friend via Hollingworth's leg.
Final 30 seconds.
I like to see Keanu just double jab and maybe go back to that leg. Cruize Hollingdale on the back foot. Score, both boys scoring with knees, but the right elbow from Keanu Friend is what stands out from that exchange. What a finish from these two boys.
Chopping low again are both of these two very willing combatants, willing to expend every calorie they've got here in this 9 minutes. Nice spinning elbow, shaken off there by Friend. Says, yeah, have a look at that one, mate. Didn't do anything. And we will go to a judge's decision. Outstanding fight. Keanu Friend and Cruize Hollingdale take a bow. That was an amazing 9 minutes of Muay Thai.
Yeah, sensational work, Stephen. I think it was certainly on my unofficial scorecard, you'd have to give the third round there to Keanu Friend, who did some real damage to the front leg of Hollingdale and the middle leg, as we saw there on the replay. The right hand fired away, and there was a big elbow right near the end of the fight too that really stood out to me. Kicking off the back leg was the Monarch Gym product. Big sweep from Hollingdale. Now look, they don't really score these days, which is the advice to
McCauley.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we head to the judges for their decision. Your first judge scored the contest 29-28, Hollingdale. Your second judge scored the contest 29-28, Friend. Your third and deciding judge scores the contest 30-27 to your winner via split points decision. Blue corner, Cruize.